please. Yeah. Go get another camera. Go get another.
I have to remember exactly. Okay. It's August 25th. If you've been watching our videos, you might be a little confused because we are still in Da Nang.
Yep.
We were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell me what happened?
Really, I don't even know what happened.
All a blur.
Yeah, it's just, I know that right before we were about to leave, they were like, we're going to be on a 7-day lockdown. And this lockdown, it's like been gradually getting worse. So this lockdown is way worse than the last one.
It's ever been.
Yeah, so no going out to get food. No going out for any reason.
Yeah, they told us a few days before to prepare for 7 days, no leaving, no grocery stores, no nothing. 7 days. So for the 4 days before the lockdown, the grocery stores were packed and they could only allow certain amounts of people in at once. So there'd be lines of people queuing outside.
Yeah.
And oh God. Full market?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run it on?
So I don't know if you can see, but Moon Milk is completely like packed, I guess. So we're just gonna go to the full market and try to get some stuff here.
Yeah, so they said 7 days. We got enough for hopefully like 2 weeks just in case.
Yeah, and I mean we're good with rationing food. Like we've done this before, like in our food stores and stuff. Like we enjoy doing it. So it wasn't like
it was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was
making
like
a little menu.
What'd you say?
Can I try this mushroom porridge?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna get it.
Ooh. Yeah, make a menu, figure out how much food. So it was cool, but it was also just knowing that it's just not really an ideal situation you want everyone to be in. So,
and the fact that it could be extended, which it has been, because at the end of the 7 days, they said, okay, 3 more days more, and then 2 days into that, they were like, oh, actually 10 more days.
Right.
And during all this, we were okay. We were okay to leave. We found the car to get us out of here, because you can pay for a car to get you through the checkpoints in like a really crazy way, but we couldn't even do that because Nina's passport was stuck in Hanoi, like up top for no, it was in Hanoi first. Now it's in Hoi An.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was, at first it was in Hanoi because that's where they stamp it for the visa extension, and then so they couldn't. There's no domestic flights. They couldn't fly it down here. So they had to do like a road courier, and then they could only get it to Hoi An, which is the city next to us. Nothing can come in or out of Da Nang, basically.
They shut down the airport, so we couldn't get our domestic flight out. We tried to do we tried to ride to Hanoi and take the second flight, the international flight, but we couldn't do that because we didn't have Nina's passport. So we just had to kind of push everything back and wait for Nina's passport to come in, but then we can't get Nina's passport because it's in the next city. Which they won't let it in because there's a quarantine. So it's all just like everything is backed up.
Right. We were like, do we just leave her behind? We just keep her here and we leave? It's been a crazy few weeks.
Yeah.
But
this is why preparation, like I really push preparation. You gotta have all your ducks in a row and all your pigs in a triangle. I'm actually gonna put pigs in a triangle.
Let's go.
Because you just got to be flexible and just be ready for all these like crazy turns, especially when we first started quarantining. I was like, yeah, we should probably save up some food just in case. We should probably, not go crazy, but just like little by little. But at the same time, it's still very inconvenient. So it's just like being flexible. This year's taught a lot of lessons.
Yeah, a lot about being flexible and about trying things that might not necessarily you think could work. Like, you know, everyone was like, oh, no food, no going out, no groceries, blah, blah, blah. But then there's like little loopholes. You can still kind of get things. There's ways you can still do things. And I think that's been a big lesson, is like being creative about how you go about things and not just being like, oh, no, it can't happen. We can't do it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And I think I pushed that more.
Yeah, I was having a rough time. I was like, we can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm always trying to find the cracks and just
Mhm.
like, yeah, which is cool, man. It's all right. Like it's kind of rough, like for a lot of families, I'm pretty sure, with not having access to food, just like right there, and then now them pushing the quarantine even further. So first it was 7 days, now it's 10, and we haven't had time to restock. So it's like we're going into this next one empty. So it's just like, but we knew it would probably be extended, so we got more than enough food for 7 days.
And we have been getting bits and pieces from the government as well.
They're doing rations.
Yeah, they do little rations. You'll get like a bag of some mustard greens and eggplant and radish and stuff like that.
And pumpkin.
Meat, if you eat
it's
meat.
like a pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
acorn squash.
Acorn squash. Yeah. So that's been helpful. People in our building have been able to trade us things or just help us out when we need it. It's been kind of fun though, cooking and trying new.
Saw you trading things. For what was it we was trading for? You're trading for broccoli.
Oh yeah, we swapped some morning glory for broccoli and broccoli. I don't know.
It felt like some stuff. Old bartering system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Oh, so our camera broke.
Yeah.
Our DJI broke. Saw Nina playing with it one day, just like twisting the gimbal back and forth, and I was like,
never
oh, shit.
The same.
Yeah, now it's like it skips. It just sits there and like skips. So got to get a new camera. Probably gonna get a GoPro. If you have any suggestions for what our next camera should be, go ahead and recommend it, and I'll look into the camera. But we're more than likely gonna have to get it when we get to Manchester, or when we go back to the States for a little bit. Either way, new camera coming soon.
So there are ways too that, because once they extended the lockdown for the extra 10 days, they allowed shipping services within the city by authorized shippers. So I think the shippers have to get tested daily and they have to be vaccinated, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But so you can place orders to certain places, but what's happening is that the markets, there's only certain number of approved markets, and they're getting so overloaded with orders that it's been hard to get stuff.
So we put our order in and we're just waiting. There's, I guess, still been no reply on our order. But imagine if we were really in a bad spot and we put that order in. So it's like, luckily we knew to plan for more, but that's not everyone's situation. So it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are out of fruit.
We are out of fruit. Yeah, we're out of fruit. We still got vegetables.
Nina's been fine. Nina's been like having the best time of her life. Luckily, there's 3 other kids in the building, so she plays with them a lot. Our neighbor has cats that she likes to play with. They have fun. I walked in one day, Nina had paint all over the place, all over her body. They were having a great time.
I was playing Last of Us, and I really liked the Seraphites in that game. So
Scars built all this?
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I've been learning to whistle. We've been working out pretty much every day.
Just to keep busy.
Yeah.
Have somewhat of a structure.
And just try to make the best of our time. Just try and stay in shape and active. We'll probably go live and just show us on the roof working out if you want.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? And I mean, that's pretty much it.
We made ketchup.
Oh my gosh, we did. We made ketchup.
Being forced to use all these things we don't like normally use, and we're out of stuff, so we're like, oh, well, what can we make with all these things?
You know that random can of tomato paste you just have like in the back of your cabinet? You can make ketchup out of that. Yeah. So yeah, we've been making a lot of things. I've been baking a lot more. Getting my
Been making the most of these rations.
yeah, just having fun. It's like one of the things when you're storing food and you're on like rations is making sure that you have fun and you have like some enjoyable things in your rations, like a sugary beverage, you know, even though I don't really like that.
Right. Noodle cups.
Noodle cups, that's it, yeah. Something that you, it's like a
Luckily,
junk food.
we have a ton of popcorn and potatoes, which is Nina's
Nina
favorite
loves
foods.
It. Loves it. Yeah, so we just pop popcorn and cook potatoes, and she's enjoying that all day.
Finally, figured out a way we can leave this goddamn city. Yeah, our friend Rachel has helped so much, help us organize everything. She's who we'll be sharing the car with, because we have the same international flight. She's from the UK as well. So the car service that we got to take us to Hanoi, we just had to pay a little bit extra for them to get Nina's ambulance in the town over from us in Hoi An. They're going to take an ambulance there because it's like an approved vehicle or something. Take the ambulance there, get Nina's passport, bring it back to Da Nang, get our passports in Da Nang, come get us, get our PCR tests all ready, all our COVID tests, and then take us in the ambulance to a checkpoint, and then into another car, and take us to Hanoi, and get on our flight, finally.
Yeah.
And then we'll be out of here.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully if everything goes as planned. But again, just stay flexible, and, you know, we got a tent. If we got to camp in the airport, then we just got to camp in the airport.
We taking the tent?
Oh, you. Yo. Go get another camera. Go get another.
I have to remember exactly.
Bro. Crazy.
Whew.
UK, we're coming.
Hopefully we can document our trip out of here with our slightly broken camera. Video might be a little shaky. But hopefully we can show you some stuff.
Yeah, so lots of stuff.
What that process is like. Sucks. We won't be able to do a lot of the things we wanted to do one more time.
Or say goodbye to the people that we want to say goodbye to.
Yeah, that too. That's going to really suck. But we'll see him again.
We will.
We'll see him again. So, yeah. Stay tuned for our next video of our trip out of here.
Should we tell them about our future plans? We've never mentioned it on our channel.
Maybe we should do a separate video.
We'll do a separate video on that.